Hi guys, my name is Lacey, Spooky List of Fat Hips, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I know it's coming late in terms of YouTube land because I think when this video goes up, it's either going to be the very tail end of January or it's going to already be February. But today I want to talk about my 2018 goals. Some are makeup related, some are YouTube related, some are just more personal goals, but I want to talk about it. I'm not someone who's really into resolutions because I feel like you never hold yourself accountable to them anyway. They always end up, we forget about them. Plus, I feel like if you want to make a change in your life, you don't have to wait till New Year's. I do get that it's almost easier because it is a new year. It does feel like a new start. It is kind of refreshing. But anyway, these are goals that I've set for myself for the year of 2018, and I just wanted to share them with you guys. As far as like makeup and beauty goes, my first goal for 2018 is to go completely cruelty free. I spent 2017 pretty much going totally cruelty free with my makeup. I would say I'm like 99.9% there. I'm really not there with my skincare, so that is a goal for sure, is to go cruelty free with my skincare. I've gone cruelty free with my hair, what little hair that I have. I've gone cruelty free with like my oral care stuff and like toothpaste and crap like that. But I don't know why skincare has been harder for me, so that is a goal. I do think it'll be easy to kind of get there though. I don't really have a set skincare routine as it is, so I do kind of have that wiggle room to figure it out. My next goal, makeup wise, is to clear out some of my makeup drawers completely. I have a skincare drawer, ironically, like of full of like samples, like deluxe size samples from Sephora and half-used products that I've tried out and things like that. I have a drawer of just all backups, and I really would like to see them completely empty by the end of the year. I don't think it's necessary to have a backup drawer. I feel like there's nothing wrong with buying products as I need them, especially if they're not limited edition or like disappearing from the shelves anyway. It's just not necessary. Also, kind of going along with that, I think I want to try panning something this year. I might do a video all about that. But kind of touching on the first thing, I have like a NARS palette that I can't bring myself to get rid of because it was expensive and I bought it like right before they weren't cruelty free anymore. And maybe I would like to try panning that. I also have a Benefit palette that I got before I was cruelty free that I would like to pan too. I don't know what it is about palettes that freak me out about panning. I'm more than okay to pan single pan things like blushes and bronzers and highlighters and stuff. But when it comes to palettes, it freaks me out to even like hit pan, let alone completely use them up. So I kind of want to force myself to do it to see if like I like it, to see if I can do it, to see if maybe it'll spark me wanting to pan more things. I don't know. Like I said, I might do a whole video just on that if I decide to do it. And like style wise, one of my goals is to get more creative with color. And I know that I already do a lot with color and I already kind of do I already do bold looks, but I feel like there's so much more that I could do. I keep all of my favorite eyeshadow looks bookmarked on my Instagram for inspiration. I would love to just try more things other than like a smoky eye with wing liner. And going off with that, another goal, as ridiculous as this is to stop making my inner corner points so freaking long because I swear I look back at my videos and I'm like, what is wrong with you? So that's just me. Those are my two makeup goals, to get out of the box and to stop making my inner corners so ridiculous. As far as YouTube goals go, I would like to post at least 2 to 3 times a week. I've only had this YouTube channel for like a month when I'm posting this, maybe like a month and a half, but I would like to post minimally 2 to 3 videos a week, maybe if they're longer videos, 2 to 3. Ideally, I would like to do 3 to 5. My favorite, most inspirational channels post practically daily, and I don't know if I'll ever get to a point where I do daily videos unless I do what I'm doing now and pre-film way ahead of time. But I really would just like to do more so I can have more interaction and more growth on my channel. I also, at the time I'm filming this, I have like 80 some odd subscribers. I do have subscriber goals. I would like to first hit 100 because that to me is incredible that 100 people would want to hear what I have to say. But after that, I really would like to see if I can hit 1,000. I think in my first month doing 100 makes me think that it's possible for me. It's not even so much like make YouTube a career kind of thing, like subscriber count wise or view wise. I just want to build my channel. I think that if you have a YouTube channel, that's everyone's goal, is to build your channel and get out there. So for me, 1,000 doesn't seem too unrealistic. I don't see myself ever like monetizing on YouTube because they did just make it harder. If it was the old standard of just having 1,000 views, I'd be very close actually to hitting that already. So I'm gonna completely erase monetizing my videos out of my goals because it was never my intention to make this like a money kind of thing anyway. I always wanted to do this for fun. If it happens along the way, that's cool, but it's not really a goal for me. I think 1,000 subscribers would be cool. I hope I can do it. I also would like to do different kinds of videos that aren't so much makeup and beauty related. I would like to do like spooky story times. I would like to do, this might seem silly, but like record the kind of crazy board games that I talked about in another video, like us playing those RPG games, me and my friends, because I think it's funny. I would like to do, story times. I would like to do more serious discussions about things that I study, either anthropology wise. I've thought about doing a geology video where I talk about the geology of your makeup because I do have a minor in geology and I love that stuff. Like, there are other things I would like to talk about that maybe could still stay beauty related, but delve into more serious things that I feel need to be talked about. Also, I would just like to do more collabs. I started my channel because I love YouTube and I am inspired by a lot of YouTubers that I watch, and I would love to collab with some of these people and make friends. And it's kind of cheesy to say that, but that is a goal for sure, is to expand my community on YouTube. Moving on to personal goals. One of my personal goals for this year is to travel, and specifically, I would like to take a plane ride because I've never done that before. I've never been on an airplane. A few of the grad schools that I'm looking at are overseas. I think I might have mentioned this before. And I don't want my first plane ride to be to, go to one of these places. I want to be prepared. So I would like to go on a plane ride, go someplace cool, maybe go, I'm on the East Coast, so maybe go completely to the West Coast, or my sister goes to Vegas every year, maybe go to Vegas with my sister, but just, kind of get it out, like just do it, because it does freak me out a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. So maybe if I just do it, I'll get over it, or I'll hate it. Either way, I'll know. Kind of talking about like the whole grad school thing, I would like to apply to a shit ton of grad schools this year. I have a list of potential schools. I would like to apply to 7 to 10 of them. And that sounds a little absurd, but I'm someone who is kind of paranoid that I'm not as marketable as I have been told that I am. So I just would like to put myself available to a lot of different programs and see maybe if anyone wants me. But that's like, I could do a whole video on college, my experience in college and things like that, because I feel like it is like a scary thing that a lot of people don't like to talk about, and it's very competitive, but I love to talk about that kind of stuff. So let me know. Because I am taking a gap year though, another one of my goals is to apply to what I've been calling a big person job. And that's because I love the job I have now, but it just doesn't pay to what I need. And because I am taking that gap year, that does mean I'm going to have to pay my loans back because you only get 6 months of a grace period and things like that. So I need to push myself to apply to jobs that seem like I might not be qualified for, because I know that's not true. I know that I do have, skills that are marketable and things like that. And this is kind of like encouraging other people that might be struggling with like not feeling like they're good enough to apply to certain jobs too, to kind of like push yourself to do it, because I know it is scary. But what is the worst thing that can happen? That you don't get the job. That's it. You don't have it now. So to me, I really want to get my resume just like totally spiffy. I want to get that suit that I talked about in another video. I want to look good and feel good and present myself to the world and see if there's anything out there that I might like doing. Because right now, well, I'm pretty sure that I want to go to grad school, there's a small part of me that wouldn't if a good enough job came along. So I'm just going to try in 2018. Another thing that I want to do this year is get a little bit healthier. Obviously, I call myself spooky lips and fat hips. I'm very aware that I'm plus size. I don't mind saying it that I am fat. It's, I love myself very unconditionally. But to me, it's not a weight thing, it's a health thing. In the last year, I've done a lot less physical activity. I think that is because my geology classes ended. So the places where I would be outdoors and hiking and things like that, I'm not getting a lot of that. And I just feel myself feeling lazier and feeling more lethargic, and I just don't like it. I don't like how I feel. I've been drinking less water, I've been eating more sugar, and I want to change all of it. I wouldn't say that I'm going to go full keto, but I do want to stop eating so much sugar and incorporate more fats. Which sounds weird, but my sister actually is a chemist. She is a working chemist and a chemistry professor. And one of the classes she teaches is like the chemistry of your body and like food and stuff. And she was explaining to me how something like the keto diet actually works. And it's very appealing to me. And I think I'm ready for a change like that. So I'm going to Not like full diet or full like anything that's worth fully committing to or talking about, but I would like to just shift some things. Equally, I just want to be more active, whether it is hiking more, going out more, or walking around more. Or personally, I really like dancing, so I would love to do like an aerobic dance class or a Zumba class or things like that. So I'm going to be on the lookout to do anything like that this year. Finally, my last goal for 2018, which I feel like I've made a lot of progress on as it is, but I think that I can work a little bit harder on it, is to stop doing things because I feel like other people want me to do that. And I'm not talking like grand scheme things like job or career wise. I'm talking about like not going to parties because I don't want to go, but everyone's telling me that I should go and things like that. And that may sound antisocial, but I stopped drinking in the last year. It just didn't agree with a condition that I have. And I felt a lot better since I've stopped, but my friends party pretty fucking hard, and I know you guys are watching me, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's just not for me, and I feel guilty because when everyone gets together, like my friends from school and stuff, that is what everyone's doing, and I know that if I didn't drink, that nobody would care, but it's harder. If anyone else is a non-drinker, you understand that it's harder when you're not drinking to be around a bunch of people who are. So what I'm trying to get at is I don't want to be guilted to go to social situations that I don't want to go to. I hope my friends understand that I love them more than they can ever know, and I will always be there for them, but it's just not fun for me. And the last time I was at something like that, I did feel very uncomfortable when I left, and I don't know why I do that to myself. I'm just very much a people pleaser, and I hate to let people down. So I'm going to work on that, work on putting myself and my own mental happiness first. And that just goes with loving myself more. And I kind of want to do multiple videos on my self-love journey, I guess you can say, because it's not as simple as changing a couple things. It really was like a lifestyle, life change, cleaning up, fixing, mind altering experience for me to get to a place where I did love myself. So I just want to keep working on it. I do love myself. There are definitely things that I can improve on though. So that is absolutely my goal, not only for the year, but just for life. So yeah, those were my 2018 goals, whether they were stupid makeup ones or big deal life ones. Let me know what your 2018 goals are or resolutions if you have them. As always, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me any video ideas that you have down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!